Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Szilard and this is Discover on 2 Wheels. Go to Iceland is our vlog series where you can have an insight into our preparation work for the big Icelandic trip, what we were planning to complete in the summer of 2021. Every week we upload a new video to show people what we do and how we do it in order to prepare for this epic trip. Besides that, being a strength and conditioning coach, I enjoy helping people to get stronger and improve their physical performance. Therefore, we often include training related topics in our content as well. So make sure that you stay tuned and check out previous videos as well. I'm pretty sure you will find something helpful. The first order of business for today is that the Icelandic trip might be in danger because of the current COVID-19 situation and then the restrictions what may be imposed on us by the government. So travel to the European Union might be a little bit tricky, but nothing to worry, we already have a backup plan. If we can't go to Iceland, then we are most likely going to cycle in Scotland. So if we have to, the Icelandic trip will be replaced by the North Coast 500, which is a 500 miles ride starting in Inverness, crossing the highlands of Scotland, then riding along the north coast and then back to Inverness. So this is the backup plan. We're hoping that Iceland can go ahead, but if not, then at least we are prepared to do something else because a type of epic ride has to happen this year. Okay, so today 133 kilometers, relatively easy ride because it's gonna be really flat. The destination is East Tilbury or Tilbury East. I think there's like a fort close to the Thames, and then so we're just gonna go over there and then turn back and then come home. We're gonna be cycling in some green spaces in Essex, which I'm looking forward to. That's always nice. Essex didn't let me down so far. If everything goes alright, are we gonna have proper sunshine today? Yesterday was so warm. I was like, I wish the ride was yesterday, but I think today is gonna be nice as well. Orange juice, yeah?
Yeah.
Hello. How's it going? You good? Not too bad. No, I'm alright, thank you. Ah, don't worry about that. Cheers, thanks very much. Ciao. Wow! This tastes shit.
I think I tried it once in some climbing center, they would give it away for free. I was impressed too.
Is it a plant-based BCAA? Okay, tastes crap.
little catch up on what happened so far. So we managed to cycle through the industrial bits of London, and that was an experience. It was riding through a sandstorm because it's like a lot of concrete factories and stuff like that, so it's insanely dusty. And the other thing is that there are some like waste recycling centers and stuff like this. It was honestly like somebody sit on your face and shit directly into your mouth. It was horrible. Like a good 5 minutes cycling like that. Honestly, you could taste the shit. So that wasn't great. And then not too far from there, Jack hit a pothole and he actually did a front flip with his bike. So we have a casualty. I mean, he's still alive. He didn't die or whatsoever, but he did a front flip, ended up on his shoulder. So he had to bail out and take the train, and actually he made it home. So he should be fine, but yeah, it was a nasty landing for him. I guess he learned the lesson that don't pull the front brake while the front wheel is in a pothole. So yeah, it's a hard lesson, but he learned it, I'm pretty sure. What else? Ooh, good that I remember. I'm losing my shit over fly tipping. I'm really getting pissed with that stuff. Like, we've been cycling in some really nice roads and nice surroundings as well, and an insane amount of rubbish just thrown on the side. It's genuinely really annoying to see that. Hopefully karma will take care of those guys. Oh, look, the sun is coming out. Aha. I'm liking this. Well, anyways, I'm gonna grab a few more bites and I'm out.
Boring conversation, right?
Yeah, they're breaking up.
I know. Sorry, are you trying to do a time lapse or something?
No, what I'm saying is that they were breaking up, the camera was on.
So I can't be bothered to buy bread every day. So I have the fucking Hovis sliced bread. I know.
You call yourself a health and fitness professional?
My breakfast, which I love, is that bread, like shitloads of peanut butter, fruit, and black Americano made of Nescafe. I'm fucking basic.
You're basic bitch.
I'm basic bitch. I can survive out of Lidl.
So today, interval training back in Regent's Park. I talked about this training already, and it's gonna be 8 repetitions, 20 seconds on at 95%, 90-95%, and 20 seconds recovery at 50-60%, 70% ish. I'm gonna have to be checking my heart rate, and I'm gonna do 4 sets of that. Technically I did the warm-up because I cycled from Muswell here to Regent's Park, so that's, the legs are warm now. I got to do some running as well, something like a 5-6k, and that will be the end of the day for today. I mean, at least for the training day. Well, I better crack on. Don't want to waste too much time, so let's go. Last set, 3 done, 1 more to go. Perfect timing. Last set, last reps, finish and red light. All right. Cool down lap and then go home. Do the running. Okay, so as I mentioned, we're gonna have a look at some stats from that Regent Park training session, and I can see myself being already obsessed with velo viewers. So I could be talking about this whole thing for 3 hours, just going through the elevation, heart rate, everything. But I'm gonna keep it short, and we're only going to have a look at the heart rate. I'm using a Garmin heart rate monitor, the HRM Dual, and this thing is awesome. Like, I worked only with wrist straps before and they were giving me all kind of readings. This one is very consistent and it's reliable data. So what I want to look at is that if you look at the first part of the chart, that is gonna be the way to Regent's Park with the first warm-up lap, and then these 4 very similar looking bumps are gonna be my actual training sets, and then the way home. If you look at the working sets, you can also see the little dips in between the sets, and those are my rest periods, which was about 4 to 5 minutes. I wasn't really timing it, I just went about half a lap, 3/4 of a lap as my recovery, and then I started the new set. I actually ended up doing 9 repetitions instead of 8 because I did a little bit of an error when I set up my timer, so yeah, ended up doing 1 extra rep, but hey, 1 extra rep is never really an issue. The intervals for each repetition was 20 seconds at 90-95% of maximum heart rate and 20 seconds at about 65-70% of maximum heart rate. If we zoom into the working sets, you will see little spikes and dips as well. So these will be the work intervals and the rest intervals. So you can see my goal was to keep a 95%-ish maximum heart rate in the working zone and then about 70% in the recovery zone, and these dips and peaks shows that I kind of got it right, and I was going by just my subjective judgment because I had no heart rate monitor displayed on my phone, and so this is what I felt I was doing, and to be frank, it was kind of accurate. If we zoom into set number 3, this is where we're gonna see that my performance was a lot more balanced out. The spikes and the dips are relatively similar, and then if you look at the spikes, you can see that that's about 90-95% of my maximum heart rate, and the dips are a slightly lower heart rate. I don't think it really dropped down to like 70%, but the effort I was putting into the work, it felt like not doing more than 70%. This is why it would be nice to have a power meter and then get the data from the power meter as well, because then you can compare the power meter and the heart rate monitor's data, and that gives you a realistic idea of what's happening. But if you look at this power meter readings here, these are just what Strava calculates. But because I don't have the power meter readings displayed in front of me, it's really difficult to keep it on a consistent level. And this is why I think that there are so many spikes and dips in my power reading. Anyways, as I promised, I'm not gonna go too deep into this because we could spend here hours just talking about every single millimeter of this chart. The main thing I wanted to point out is that if you've been training for some time, you probably developed a good sense on what effort do you put into your work and what are your recovery efforts. It is never going to be the same as using heart rate monitors and power meters, but in the lack of those equipment, you can still do a pretty effective workout based on your RPE.
Bike training done. Feeling good. We went quite well. Got a little bit wet at the end, but I think that's part of the cool down, so I'll take it. Anyways, I was heated. So now running. I don't exactly know how long I'm gonna run. I have the route in my head, and then at the end I will see how many kilometers it was. Also, I'm feeling rebellious today. Dark pants, dark shoes, white socks. Many people will be triggered by this. Here's what it is. And with that, we arrived to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. When you subscribe to the channel, don't forget to hit the bell button so you get an instant notification when we upload a new video. As usual, I left all of our social media links in the description below, so you can follow us on Komoot, Strava, Instagram and Facebook as well. Well, I will see you in the next video. In the meantime, take care and stay safe. Ciao!